You know, when the world shifted to remote work, I watched my own children navigate this transition. What I observed was fascinating. Some thrived immediately, more productive, more engaged than they'd ever been. Others struggled, feeling lost without external structure. I thought it might be about technical skills. But as I watched more carefully, technology had almost nothing to do with their success. The ones who flourished had already developed certain inner qualities. The ones who struggled weren't lacking technical ability, they were lacking self-leadership. This led me to a profound realization. Remote work doesn't change human nature, it reveals it. It's the great unveiling of who we really are when no one is watching. Most people approach remote work as a productivity problem. They download tracking apps, install blocking software, create elaborate systems. But these address symptoms, not causes. They're managing behavior from the outside in, when effectiveness has always worked from the inside out. The most successful remote workers I know aren't the most technically savvy. They're the most principle-centered. The same timeless principles that create effective people create effective remote workers. These principles become even more essential in this new world, not less relevant. Let me show you how each habit takes on new power, how they can transform not just your work from home experience, but who you become in the process. Here's what I've discovered. You have more freedom than ever, yet many feel more trapped than ever. This is the great paradox of remote work. Your response to this isolation, it reveals your true nature. When there's no boss watching, it's easy to drift into reactive patterns. Distractions are everywhere. Your phone, your refrigerator, that project you've been meaning to tackle. Every moment becomes a stimulus-response cycle. And isolation? It breeds a victim mentality faster than we'd like to admit. But here's the opportunity. Every single day becomes a choice between victim or victor. This is where being proactive becomes absolutely essential. You must create internal accountability when external accountability disappears. Now let's talk about beginning with the end in mind. In your home office, this habit takes on profound new meaning. What kind of person do you want remote work to make you? Because your space, it reflects your values. Are you working from home or are you living at work? There's a crucial difference. Your home office becomes a laboratory for character development. Private victories become even more crucial when you literally work privately. Ask yourself this question every day. Am I becoming more effective or just more isolated? Here's a paradigm shift that changes everything. You're now the CEO of Me, Inc. How's your leadership? Who holds the CEO accountable when the CEO is you? In remote work, everything feels urgent. Email notifications compete with deep work. Family needs intersect with professional deadlines. Social media creates false urgency. The principle-centered solution? Focus on important, not just urgent. Let me share something I call the remote work time matrix. Quadrant 1, urgent and important. That's crisis management from home. Quadrant 2, important but not urgent. This becomes the remote worker's secret weapon. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. The home-based distraction trap. And Quadrant 4, neither urgent nor important. Those isolation escape mechanisms we all know too well. Weekly planning becomes a survival skill. When structure disappears, you must create it. Time blocking by roles: father, professional, learner, contributor. Create rituals that separate work modes from life modes. The truth is, effectiveness in remote work isn't about managing time. It's about managing yourself. Now, how do you build emotional bank accounts through video calls? We're missing those casual conversations, those nonverbal cues that build trust naturally. Most people use video calls to broadcast, not to understand. But this creates an opportunity for forced intentionality in our relationships. Physical separation can create scarcity thinking, but it doesn't have to. The art of digital listening becomes crucial. You must read between the lines in written communication. Better questions become more important when body language is limited. It's about quality over quantity, fewer but deeper interactions. Creating synergy across distance. This requires innovation. When you can't brainstorm in person, you must find third alternatives through technology. Valuing differences becomes more important when you see less diversity of thought in your daily interactions. Here's a relationship truth. Distance doesn't have to mean disconnection. It can mean deeper intention. Remote work can actually deepen our relationships if we approach it with the right principles. When your bedroom is your boardroom, renewal isn't luxury, it's necessity. The challenge becomes, how do you renew yourself in the same space where you work? Let me talk about the 4 dimensions. Physically, you must move your body when your office doesn't require it. Take walks, stretch, breathe fresh air. Mentally, pursue continuous learning when isolation can limit your growth. Read, listen, explore new ideas. Socially and emotionally, you need intentional relationships when casual connection disappears. Pick up the phone. Have real conversations, not just transactional exchanges. Spiritually, find meaning when work feels disconnected from larger purpose. Ask yourself, how does what I'm doing contribute to something greater than myself? Here's practical wisdom. Schedule renewal like you schedule meetings. It's that important. I'm talking about small daily renewals that prevent large burnouts. 15 minutes of reading, a walk around the block, a phone call with someone you care about, a moment of reflection or prayer. The compound effect is remarkable. These small investments in renewal, they don't just prevent burnout. They actually enhance your capacity, your creativity, your effectiveness. Remote work gives you the flexibility to integrate renewal into your day. Use it. The future belongs to character-based remote workers, not skill-based ones. This is the paradigm revolution we're witnessing. You can learn any software, master any platform, but character determines everything else. Stop seeing remote work as a limitation. It's liberation. You now have the ultimate laboratory for becoming your best self. Let me give you one essential practice. The daily private victory ritual. It's 30 minutes that will change everything. Start with 10 minutes of visioning. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? Review your personal mission in the context of your work. Visualize your interactions, your contributions. See yourself being proactive, principle-centered, effective. Next, 15 minutes of planning. What are my 3 most important activities today? Review your weekly plan. Time block based on your roles and priorities. Prepare your environment for success. This isn't just scheduling, it's designing your character development. Finally, 5 minutes of renewal. Move your body, stretch, meditate, reflect. Pray if that's meaningful to you. Prepare mentally and spiritually for the day ahead. This 30-minute investment will transform not just your workday, but your character. Remote work mastery isn't about working from home effectively. It's about becoming the kind of person who can be effective anywhere. The habits that make you effective in your home office are the same habits that make you effective in life. Remote work isn't something that happened to you. It's something that can transform you. The question isn't whether you can work from home. It's whether working from home can help you become who you were meant to be.